everyone, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be doing a video about my 2019 reading goals. Now you may be thinking, what are you doing? It's like 4 months, nearly 5 months. I mean, by the time I upload this, it's going to be like the last day of April, so it's like basically 5 months through the year. What are you doing setting reading goals? But I thought, you know what, I haven't done that video. I haven't even written down any like reading goals, like not even for YouTube or anything, just like reading goals. So I was like, you know what, it might be fun. It will be a fun time, you know, looking back next year at these reading goals, and I don't want to wait a year. And also, I've like 5 months of the year has basically already happened. So like, I kind of have like I kind of know what's achievable. Like, I know like how I'm reading now, and I sort of know, because sometimes when you're setting reading goals, like it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna read like 250 books in a year, and it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna read a book every day, or like 4 books a week, and it's gonna be awesome. But actually, it's just not happening, because like, you know. So I thought, let's write some down, and a lot of these goals aren't actually like measurable goals. Like, some of them are, but some of them are sort of stuff where like I need to read more of this, or you know, kind of that. So it's not like, it doesn't really matter that we're like pretty much halfway through a year. Like, it's just stuff that I need to do, you know. So first goal is obviously my Goodreads goal. I don't think I've linked my Goodreads before, so if I remember, I will link my Goodreads in the description, that you can check out my goal and what I've been reading and all of that. But my goal is to read 100 books. Last year my goal was also to read 100 books, but I think I only read about 90, 89, something like that. So yeah, I feel like 10 books more is reasonable. I'm currently, I think, 4 or 5 books behind schedule, so it's not going so well. But hopefully it can kind of even itself out by the time we get there. So 100 books is kind of always my goal, because I think I just love to read 100 books in a year, 1 year. But I think part of the reason why I had never done that before is because I read a lot of things besides books, or books that like aren't counted on Goodreads. So for example, well, I'm gonna just get it. I read the Science Focus magazine every month, and you might think, oh yeah, that's a magazine, doesn't count. But it's very like informative. It's like scientific, of like all the different scientific discoveries that have happened in the past like month, and because there's a black hole image, whatever, that's for this month, and there's a lot of just, you know, sciencey questions and interesting facts. And this, you know, takes me, it's about 100 pages. It takes me like a while to get through this, and it takes up a lot of the time where I would actually be reading. So, you know, I feel like that's kind of partially the reason, because I read a lot of things that aren't classified as books, but you know, not making excuses, kind of making excuses. But anyway, that's long enough on that goal. Second goal is to read more historical fiction, because like all of the historical fiction books that I've read, I've like I've liked a lot, or like, you know, they weren't terrible. So I just don't read enough historical fiction. Like, it's so eye-opening, and like it's nice to like be in a completely different time. And I think, you know, just for general knowledge and stuff, it would be beneficial to me to read more. So yeah, I just generally, when I'm like looking for books at the library or in the bookstore or whatever, I skip over historical fiction a bit, because I think, oh yeah, it'd be a bit boring. But none of historical fiction, I'm stumbling over my words, I'm very sorry. None of the historical fiction books which I've read, I think ever, I've found boring. Because I only pick like really good historical fiction books, because I know that I'll go off the genre if I pick a bad one. So yeah, that is a goal which I'm very hopeful about, but then again, might not happen. You know, I think out of all of the goals, I think that one is the least achievable, because of just the mood I'm in when I'm picking books. But the third goal, which is kind of contradictory to that goal, is to read books that I didn't hear about. And that might seem a bit like odd, like, what is that goal? Like, But basically what it means is to read books that I haven't been recommended or haven't seen on BookTube, or just have no idea, apart from the blurb, what's going to happen. Because I love going into books knowing absolutely nothing and having absolutely no expectations. And, you know, it could turn out to be an awful book. Maybe that's why you've never heard of it. But also, a lot of the books which I've never heard of have been like some of my favourite books. So I think that is a goal, you know, trying to pick up books, you know. I kind of, sometimes I read the blurbs of books and I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds really interesting, but, you know, I haven't been recommended it, I haven't seen it anywhere on BookTube, so it's probably not very good, and then I don't buy it, or I don't borrow it, or whatever. But I think I need to get out of that mindset and just, like, read books which are maybe a little bit more obscure, and I think that'll be good for my reading, and also good for my BookTube channel. Like, it's kind of fun to be recommending and reading books which aren't very popular, or aren't very, like, in the general knowledge. In public knowledge. I really don't know what I'm trying to say here. You probably get my drift. I don't really know. Okay, fourth goal, the penultimate goal, is to read 2 books a week. Read 2 books a week. Now, I generally read like 2 to 3 books a week anyway, so you might think like, why are you setting this goal? But I feel like I need kind of motivation to get through books, especially if they're not very thrilling or, you know, interesting. I just kind of need, you know, sort of motivation to like finish it, you know, see where it goes. And I think setting that just as a goal is, I think, a pretty achievable goal. You know, that'd be good. And I don't mean like read 2 books every single week. Like if I review my reading at the end of the year and I see, you know, I haven't read 2 books, I haven't, like, in a few weeks, I've only read like 1 book, or I haven't read a book. You know, I'm not going to count that as a fail. Just generally, I'm going to try to read 2 books a week. And if I do that most of the time, I'll have counted that as a success. And I'm aware throughout this video, I'm doing a lot of strange things with my hands, and I don't know what I'm doing exactly. So maybe I'll just put them down here. Who knows? Okay, final goal is to read something every day. Now, this is something that I know I'm not going to do every day, and I know that there are going to be days where I just don't read, or I'm just too busy, or I just plain forget something. But I'm going to really try, you know, and it doesn't, I kind of aim to read about 100 pages a day. If I'm like, I just aim for that, but I think just that sort of scares me off a little bit sometimes. Like, well, I don't have time to read 100 pages, so why would I read? I know that's a stupid mindset, so I'm going to try and get out of that and just read something, even if it's just like a page. I'm just going to try and read something, even if it's, you know, like a science focused magazine, or like the news. Like, I'm just going to try and read something every day, and I think that'll be very good. Okay, so that is my reading goals. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope, you know, comment down below which one, if you have any reading goals, you know, that'd be fun. And also, you know, what do you think of my reading goals? Are they achievable? What's up? But yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you've reached this point in the video, thank you, because I'm aware that it's not January 2019, and you probably haven't clicked on this video because, like, it's a bit of an old video to film in the middle of the year. I'm aware. But thanks anyway. I'll do a video probably at the end of the year or the beginning of next year of kind of reviewing my reading goals, seeing what I did and didn't do. So watch out for that. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and bye.